Today, they finally announced that RWBY will be officially out on February 18th. So, I mean, we have a release date now, and it's not that far away from now. On top of that, we also got some news about Crunchyroll, which I guess I'll talk about real quick. Now, I'm not some businessman or anything. I don't know, and I don't know, like, you know, the insides of how this deal now works. But it now seems like Crunchyroll will exclusively be showing the series RWBY. I believe that they were showing it both on Rooster Teeth's website and also on Crunchyroll, but now it is going to be off of Rooster Teeth, most likely because of the controversies that Rooster Teeth has been facing for a while now. And, you know, now that, you know, more controversies are coming out, I think they believe that, you know, fans will feel more comfortable watching it on Crunchyroll because they won't feel like they're supporting Rooster Teeth as much. Even though Rooster Teeth is still going to be getting a cut from Crunchyroll, you know, based off of the viewership and stuff like that, like you would with, you know, a Netflix show or any other, you know, show in Crunchyroll. So I don't know. I mean, like, me personally, the only reason why I would get a Rooster Teeth First membership is because of RWBY. Now that RWBY, I mean, and I haven't had a Rooster Teeth First, I haven't had a First membership since Volume 8. When I found out that I could watch Ice Queendom on Crunchyroll, I just, you know, did that because I already had a Crunchyroll account. So I wonder how many people are going to be dropping their first memberships. I think the only thing that has, you know, any value is the fact that I think some, like, you know, subscribers at a high tier level get some perks during RTX. But besides that, there really isn't anything. I mean, personally, of course, there are probably fans who are, you know, fans of Achievement Hunter and, like, you know, other Rooster Teeth stuff. But I feel like a lot of people got first memberships solely because of RWBY. Now that that is off the table, I wonder how many people are going to be clicking off and just going to Crunchyroll. No doubt Rooster Teeth has crunched the numbers and they know how much they're losing and how much they're gaining with this deal. I wonder if it's going to come back to bite them with their other products and other things like that. I don't know. But nonetheless, we have a release date. We know where it's going to be. I am excited to see what we have with Volume 9. I'm really excited mainly because of just how different this volume looks like it's going to be from the usual stuff that we've gotten. Like, since Volume 4, really, it's really just been one volume going to the kingdom. The other volume, we're in the kingdom and we're doing stuff. The volume after that, we're going to the next kingdom. And then the volume after that, it's, okay, we're in the kingdom, we're doing stuff. Atlas and Haven have been pretty similar as far as the structure of these volumes, but Volume 9 seems to be in a completely different place. I mean, I guess technically they can walk out of another portal and then arrive in Vacuo, and then Volume 10 will be about being in Vacuo, but this is still very different from what we're used to. We're not traveling around Remnant, instead we're traveling in this other world. So with that, I imagine comes a lot of possibilities. So yeah, I don't want to waste any more time. I've talked for a while now. Let's see what we've got in store with this trailer. Before we get started though, just want to say thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. If you guys end up enjoying this video, then you can like the video, comment, subscribe. All those things really help me out, and subbing let you guys know when I upload next. On top of that, if you have any friends who are fans of RWBY and they're looking for more RWBY reactors, I know there are so many of them, but if they're looking for more, you could bring them on my way. I have RWBY content like reactions, theories. I plan on doing reviews, and I also plan on doing some other stuff as well, some little side random stuff that hopefully you guys will enjoy. So we've got a lot to get to. RWBY season is almost back, and so yeah, I hope that I can, you know, provide you guys with a lot of RWBY content in the future while this volume is going. So yeah, I don't want to waste any more time. Let's get on with the trailer.
Where am I?
Oh, that's RWBY.
I think we're in a fairy tale. Let's try to be more
finally hear her
logical,
talking.
shall we? We fell from the sky.
Oh.
RWBY made friends with a tiny mouse.
Yes, we saw that.
By killer clowns, and you got your arms stolen by a
talking raccoon riding on a purple wagon filled with trash.
Okay, we're in a fairy tale for sure.
Yes, that.
And we're supposed to be rational about this.
Tell me.
Hey.
Why do you want to go to the tree?
We want to go home.
Oh, I love this music.
Can get us there.
Okay.
I sense a butt approaching.
But
nice.
we don't know how to get to the tree.
You do not go to the tree goes to you, unless of course you're me, you see.
What does that
Not
mean?
even a little bit.
Hey, it's tiny. It's gonna be the tiny rubies.
What are you?
Oh.
You never were the hero.
Uh-oh. Doubt.
So,
Oh! What are you going to be?
You seem to be carrying a rather large burden with you.
I'm fine. I can handle it.
I don't know about that.
Leaves behind, shed like an old coat. What might happen?
Oh my god. This is cool.
Don't.
Oh, that is cool. All right, coming February 18th. Something else? Anything else? Okay, that was it. Jesus Christ. All right, so before we talk about this trailer, I just want to talk about the Volume 8 trailer. I was not a huge fan of it. The music just wasn't there for me. I don't know, it just wasn't as hype. But this one, I love it. I love the music at the beginning, or the music at the beginning, and then after that, I like the change of tone at the end. We're going to be dealing with a lot of characters' psyches in this volume, which I'm very, very excited for. Something that I'm hoping for, and we haven't seen any John, which I'm kind of happy about, but we can kind of deal with the characters in a way with this. Like, I know a lot is going on. In fact, I saw a tweet from a RWBY tuber who I guess watched the trailer, and then they said that RWBY's jumping the shark with this one. And yes, a lot of crazy stuff is definitely happening, but I think they can definitely keep it grounded if they focus on the characters, if that makes sense. Like, if they focus on everything that's around them and just be like, okay, the story is just about the RWBY girls going to the tree and then crazy stuff is happening in everywhere, you know, then yeah, I feel like that will kind of feel out of place for RWBY. But I mean, we've acknowledged that we're in a fairy tale, so a lot of crazy stuff is happening as fairy tales do. So one, we've acknowledged that crazy stuff is happening, right? The second thing is, I think if we focus on just how the characters are, what they're going through, I talked about in a video, you know, things that they can have the characters go through. If you guys want to check that out, I feel like it's still pretty relevant. But one of the things is, like, you know, dealing with Yang and Blake and what they were talking about in Volume 7 about having to take a life and stuff like that. And how I feel like in Volume 8, Yang kind of hinted that she's not really over that. She pretends that she is, but she's not. And then, of course, we have the whole thing with RWBY, where she is dealing with a lot on her shoulders, and how she feels about, is she a hero, is she not? And if she's actually helping or if she's not. Weiss is sort of there. Maybe she'll find something in this volume too. But if you have the characters focus on that and then use the crazy stuff around them to lead them, you know, forward with their like own internal journeys, I feel like it won't feel like the show is jumping the shark. I feel like it will feel pretty structured, and you know, we're still focused on Team RWBY. We're still focused on the girls that we know, and that will help the show feel grounded in a way. But I think a lot of it will depend on how the writers deal with the internal struggles that these characters are going through. Do I feel like a lot is happening? Yes. Do I feel like they can do it right? Yeah, but it all depends on it. I think it all just goes back to the characters, and you know, if you having the writers focus on them, which I'll be honest, I understand if people are a little bit worried about that, because I feel like they haven't been doing that lately with Team RWBY. They've been doing that with Team Juniper, but not with Team RWBY, not in my opinion. But yeah, let's talk about what we have here. So we are in this mystical world that looks like Candyland. Actually, no, it looks like the Dream World from freaking Shark Boy and Lava Girl. But you know, I think just the sky, look at it. It looks beautiful. The colors, it looks really good. The worlds look pretty interesting. I say that, okay, I'm a little bit, this one, the one with the candy and stuff, that looks kind of like generic for weird fantastical world. Once again, it really gives me like the Dream World vibes. But a place that I'm interested in, which we saw a little bit in this trailer, but also we got a picture of it, a screenshot, is this like Forever Falls area. Like, it looks like this is going to be a sort of like civilization here, which I'm interested in. We also have some of these like mushrooms here, some like just a bunch of random things. I think we're in a fairy tale. Yeah, this is it. Okay, they have it here too. I love this. This is honestly the most interesting part of the world to me, just because it is a civilization and it looks very different from what we're used to in, you know, RWBY architecture. It kind of gives off a Spain sort of vibe to me. A lot of people notice that this is very Forever Falls feeling. Forever Falls, like, I don't know if they ever really explained why it looks the way it looks, but maybe we can get an answer here. I mean, obviously, you know, not everything needs an answer, but I don't know. There seems to be a connection here with these trees and Forever Falls. Also, the green sky looks really, really good. Green is my favorite color, so I'm very happy that it is a sky. More great commentary in 1 second. So we continue here. We're in the mushroom area. This gives off like farm vibes from like Minecraft. Like, you know how you have your individual farms in Minecraft? Like, this gives off that kind of vibe. Like, this definitely looks like a farm. This is the pile of leaves. There's something inside there. You know, we see that later on in the trailer too. But this is very interesting. If this is like Genshin Impact, then one of these mushrooms are alive. And it could be this gigantic one right here. If this is a farm, then there's a civilization nearby, or there's somebody nearby, and they're doing stuff. It could be the person who's inside these leaves. But right now, RWBY looks like she's by herself, which is interesting because this is located all the way over here. So by now, the girls are all together. So do they get separated again? I don't know. And then we saw this in the sneak peek, this little mouse thing, which I guess RWBY makes a friend of. And then it looks like this is the rest of their clan. So this is Weiss's weapon, Blake's weapon. We haven't seen Crescent Rose at all. And which is a little bit worrying because Crescent Rose was landed where the ocean is. So do they have to double back to get it, or did somebody already get it before RWBY landed? That could be a possibility. Somebody looted it before RWBY reached this world. So now it's going to be somewhere deep inside this island. But it looks like Blake and Weiss were caught by these killer vines, possibly on purpose by these mice, or maybe these mice are going to rescue them. I don't know. But this is just like highlighting just how crazy everything is right now. It looks like Yang's arm got nicked by this toy. It looks like we're in a toy area, which kind of reminds me of something. I'm sure there are plenty of stories about like toys. The Nutcracker, maybe? I don't know. I remember I watched something a long time ago, and like there was an area where toys, you know, lived their lives. This is also located in the Forever Falls area. But once again, we see that Yang's arm is already missing here. So it's like, is this maybe not taking place in the beginning of the volume, but maybe near the end? Maybe it takes a while for these girls to get together, and maybe they're coming, but then why are they walking backwards? Right? Like, where's Yang's arm? That's what I mean. What's going on? I wonder how this is going to work. But this is going to be interesting. Yang only having one arm. I wonder how long that's going to be and how that's going to affect her fighting style. She's never really fought with one arm before. So that's going to be really interesting. And I wonder if this is going to bring back some memories. This design looks really cool. I like it. Cool. And then I guess we see some civilians here. Some game pieces. Oh, okay. The raccoon took it. I forgot. Filled with trash. So this raccoon sounds like he takes stuff and then he sells them. That's what I'm guessing. And then Weiss is like, we gotta be rational about this, or let's be logical about this. And it looks like we gotta cut that logic stuff from our vocabulary. Jesus Christ. Because I don't think that's what we're gonna be dealing with here. What is that? That looks important. So we have, honestly, this looks pretty important too. Like a glass puppet, sort of. But this looks really important. Something very high tech. Looks like a staff, but I could be wrong. It looks like it definitely grows into something. Though I don't know what this is. And this, I don't know what this is at all. But this is definitely the raccoon here, which is going to be interesting. We're getting some trippy stuff here. Does it look like Ruby is getting chased? No, it looks like she's like, what the hell is this? It looks like she's going after that cat. Why do you want to go to the tree? So they're going to the tree in order to try and get back home because they believe that giant tree could be their ticket back, which makes sense. It's the biggest landmark there, so it's like, okay, let's at least get our bearings. Let's go up to that tree. But there's a chance that that might not be the case. And then after that, we have this little chess game, which is funny because, you know, it goes back to the whole Ozpin and Salem thing. I wonder if we're going to be getting some connections with that. And there looks like to be a king here that she's playing against. So it looks like this is a sort of trial that she has to pass. We see that Yang, Blake, and Weiss are small, and they're possibly pieces already, which is interesting. Maybe that's why they're small, because they have to play this game. Oh gosh, Ruby's like, I haven't played chess before in my life. Can we play that Remnant board game instead? Why do you want to go to the tree? Because, yeah, we want to go home. That tree does look old. It gives off the wood gives off a very old vibe. I sense a butt approaching. Whoop. Great. Classic. But I like that. I hope we get more stuff like that with this character, this thing, because it definitely looks like it's an otherworldly being. So I hope they have a lot of fun with this character. I feel like this could be a very fun character. This could honestly, this could be a fun fighting. I'm excited for the fight scenes as well. I hope we get some really cool creative fight scenes. You know, Blake and Weiss against Vines. That could be pretty cool. This looks really cool too. This looks like it's going to be in the toy area because look, all these things are like toy pieces. And then whatever the heck this is, like a party or something, a celebration, a ritual. Oh, you do not go to the tree. The tree goes to you. Okay. It could be a case where like they keep walking and they're walking, but they never actually get to where they're trying to go until the tree is like, okay, you're worthy. You see the cats over there too. Unless, of course, you're me, you see. So what do you mean by that? I don't think this guy is in charge of this land, but I think he doesn't get fucked with, if you know what I mean. Like, he's not in charge, but if there is an evil who's in charge of this world, it knows better than to mess with this cat. I think this cat is just like, I'm here for fun, and nobody bothers me, but I have plenty of fun with a bunch of people. Which I think, I love those kind of characters, like those sort of third-party characters. It reminds me of like Rumpelstiltskin from Once Upon a Time. Except Rumpelstiltskin had like a sort of goal. I don't think this cat has much of a goal other than to be entertained, you know? And those kind of characters are a lot of fun. And Yang is like, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. What are you? All right, we have some more trials, it looks like. You never were the hero. Who said that?
You never were the hero.
That's Ruby, okay. But it looks like everybody's going through their own like cloudy trials right now. This looks really cool. I love this area here. I love how she's talking to her younger self. Like that sort of stuff is a lot of fun to me. I'm excited to see how are we gonna break this girl before we can build her back up. Yeah, it's great to see Ruby interacting with Ruby. I know I've been talking about fight scenes a lot, but it would be cool to see like a sort of like, I guess they both don't have, she might have Crescent Rose because she's not real. But it would be cool to see Ruby go up against Ruby. That at least for a little bit. I feel like that'd be a lot of fun. Oh, we're changing colors here. Okay. Yeah, okay, that's pretty cool. Oh gosh, here we go. So it looks like Neo is definitely here. Obviously we knew that, but she is still Ruby focused. And it looks like it could be the case where either somebody is once again asking her what does she want, or like how Maria did back in volume 8, or she is just like, she woke up and she's like, Ruby. And, you know, she's in the rain. She's still very focused on that revenge. We have the whole thing with Penny. She doesn't know what happened to Penny. Because, you know, John didn't tell her. I guess Weiss could tell her what happened. But yeah, that's just another thing to add to her mental mental weight. Mental burden. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, trailer. And then we have this woman here who seems to be a sort of smelter. Before, when we first saw her, I thought she was like a queen or something, but she could be a queen, I guess, who gets her hands dirty and smelts her own stuff. But it looks like this might not be a queen, but instead just like, she could still be evil, but a different kind of evil. I mean, we know that John is in wearing armor, so there's a good chance that she's the one that makes it. She's the one that's controlling him, which I think looks really cool. She looks like a very, very dangerous badass right here. So I'm excited to see her in action. And then Ruby's like, I'm fine, I can handle it. We know she can't. What if you could leave Ruby Rose behind? And Blake is like, hell yeah. I don't know if she could be talking to Ruby still or she's tempting the others.
What if you could leave Ruby Rose behind?
Okay, that was somebody else. Somebody else was saying that. What if you could leave Ruby Rose behind? But if she's talking to Ruby, I wonder what she means by that, you know? What if you can leave all of your issues behind, become a part of this world, and just vibe with the rest of us? I don't know. And then after we get some quick cuts here, Yang looking tired. This could be Yang meeting up with somebody and being like, I finally found you, or something like that. The raccoon is back. This thing, which is apparently multicolored as well. Oh, this is the thing with the 3 eyes. Okay, the thing in the bushes. Okay. It's not as big as it looks here. A bird with maiden powers? What the hell? Is this the Summer Maiden? Oh, God. I don't know. I don't think so. But maybe this is just how magic looks like. And in this world, there's a lot more magic, so a lot more people have this sort of like glowing thing effect. But I don't know. There's a chance. Did we find the Summer Maiden? I don't know. Maybe she was cursed. Oh, God. This thing that kind of reminds me of the God of Darkness. Look at that. Shed like an old coat. Yes. Okay. So it is. They are talking. This person is talking to Ruby and saying, like, you can leave Ruby Rose behind, shed it like an old coat, and become something else. Something new. Something better. I don't know. I don't think it means it in a sort of like power up sort of way, but instead in like like abandon everything, become a part of this island sort of thing. This looks really, really cool. Also, even though Salem might not be in this volume, we're getting Salem this volume. Sort of like a nightmare. Though, really the only person... Okay, no, I guess Ruby has seen Salem, but the only person who really saw Salem up close in the RWBY gang is Yang. So maybe this also has, maybe this is Yang's nightmare. Oh, okay. So somebody got pissed and threw, oh, it looks like the king got pissed and just knocked over the board. Sore loser. And I have a feeling like he turned these 3 into little people, little board game people for this game, but you know, is so pissed off and it's like, I'm not turning them back. So that's kind of funny. But it looks like they're going to have to find a new way to turn these 3 back into normal. Okay, looks like we're getting some fighting here. I don't know who's going up against who. Oh, it looks like maybe the chess pieces. Yeah, the chess pieces are going up against each other. And then look, this is the thing that we saw earlier. It could be an axe. Maybe it belongs to the smelter. You might happen. Oh, doggy? Oh, is that the king? Yeah, it looks like that could be the queen or king. Cracked and like all messed up. Oh, look at her eyes. Oh, okay, so it looks like maybe Weiss is going to be going through some stuff. Or maybe she's going to be crying because she's noticing everybody else is going through some stuff and she's not getting any character development. I'm just kidding. No, but she's noticing that everybody else is going through some stuff and she maybe feels powerless to help. That could be her own thing, I guess. It's like, how can she be there for them? Like they were for her in Volume 7. Maybe. Yep, everybody's going to be going through some stuff. What might happen if you don't? Oh, if you don't shed that skin. And then, I love this shot. That's really cool. Just following Ruby as she falls. And then this looks, I like this as well. This like flowery leaf sort of thing. So yeah, RWBY Volume 9. There was a lot to talk about coming February 18th. I, for one, am very, very excited. This is the kind of stuff that I needed from RWBY. Just some different stuff, you know? Maybe not happen. I didn't expect it to happen all at once, like so many different things. But I feel like, you know, with the Hound, that was really different. There were like, and then now we have this where just a lot of different things are happening. I think it's going to be a really good volume if they focus on the characters and their trauma and have them maybe not like obviously like heal 100%, but go towards that path of healing. If you guys hear some stuff in the background, I'm sorry about that. But yeah, this was a good trailer. Really, really good trailer. Definitely going to be watching it again just for the music alone. So tell me what you guys said about this trailer down in the comment section down below. Tell me what you guys are excited for. I know I went on for like a while now, but hopefully you guys stuck around until the end. Thank you guys for watching. I really, really appreciate it. I will see you guys for the reaction and maybe some theories beforehand as well. So as we lead up towards volume 9. So yeah, thank you guys for watching again. I'll see you guys next time. Until then,